This is Snow Day Math and adding. The numbers in Snow Day Math are a little bit different from numbers we're used to. With a pinch, you can pull the numbers apart into tens and ones. The goal in this part of the game is to put the numbers together. There's something very special about the numbers in Snow Day. With the numbers in Snow Day, numbers like 1 and 4, you can use one finger, put the numbers together, and they'll add for you. Any two numbers that add to something to 10 or less will just add by dragging. So for example, 2 plus 7 is 9. The real fun begins though if you try to add two numbers that add to something greater than 10. Notice the 9 and the 8 won't go together when I just drag them. That's because 9 and 8 is a little bit tricky to add. What I need to do is add a 1 to the 9 to make it a 10. I can get a 1 from this 8. So I pull a 1 off the 8, put it on the 10, and I can make 17. If I want to add 2 to 17, because it's not going to go over the decade, 2 will just add to 19. How about 70 and 40? They're not going together either. The reason is 70 and 40 is going to be over 100, so I need to make 100. I take a 10 off of the 40 and make a 30. I can get 70 and 30, which is 100. Now I've got some choices about how I want to put my numbers together. I'm going to put my 10s together and make a 20, add a 9, and get 129. And that's the answer. But I don't have to stop there. I can pull these numbers apart and look at how 129 is set up. Once I've added the numbers, I can go on to the next one. And I can pull it apart and add. So here I can see that 8 and 6 are not going to go together nicely. I'm going to have to turn one of these two numbers into a 10. I'm going to turn the 8 into a 10 because it's the bigger number. So I take a 2 from the 6, giving me a 4 and a 2, take the 2 over, make a 10, and make a 14. Now up here I know that 70 and 90 are going to be over 100. I'm going to make 100 by taking a 10 from the 70, making 100, 60. I'm going to add 10 and get 174. In the play mode, I can keep adding and breaking numbers up. Here, this is kind of a fun one. If I look at it carefully, I can see I just need to add a 1 to make this 100. The 4 is not going to work on its own, so I'll just take a 1 and make 100. This is Adding with Snow Day Math. I hope you have fun. Thanks.